action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's West. And it's Bryant in at the 3 spot. Now here's West. It's deflected.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
Odman passes to Gilmore. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Jordan outside. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. On the wing, Kobe shoots the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Pippen gets it to go.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Derrick Rose. Kobe misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Rodman's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bryant can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And here is O'Neal after the 3-pointer from Scottie Pippen. Fires from the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second-chance opportunities.
And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Rose.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Johnson is an elite talent, a special talent. A very unique point guard with amazing size, about 6'9". He can flat out take over games because he virtually can play every position.
First one falls. Second free throw, no good. Chicago leading. And here's Pippen. He's got 5. Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Gilmore, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Kicks it to Rodden. Jordan against West. Outside Pippen. This one for three. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Rodman trying to break free. Rose gets the bucket.
You didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Passes it to O'Neal. Ryan in the post, guarded by Pippen. Here's Rose. Offensive rebound, outside Pippen. Five to shoot. Shoots over Kobe. Pippen can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Shaq kicks to Johnson. Poke loose. And the Lakers tack on two more.
Yeah, and you know, Johnson gets it done anywhere on the floor, Kevin, as a scorer. I mean, but he's especially potent from the mid-range area.
Now, here's Rose. Floats one. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe, that's for two. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Out left to the wing. Here's Rose. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got his second basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's West. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Worthy's checked in for Shaq. Baylor comes in for Kobe. Scotty's checked in for West. And it's Goodrich in for Johnson. Now here's Noah. To the inside. And Butler gets it to go.
And, you know, Butler's a good scorer inside. Excellent at feeling out the defense.
Goodrich dishes to Worthy. 1:32 left to play in the first. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Worthy, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Armstrong. A floater, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor passes to Scott. And finished off by Worthy.
Worthy getting these kinds of looks is a thing of beauty. As soon as he shoots it from here, you assume it's going in.
Sloan passes to Love. Good work defensively by Worthy. Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by Scott, and the shot goes in.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Goodrich against Armstrong. Butler in the corner. Shoots over Worthy, and Butler gets it to go.
You know, this is Butler's game. He's a polished mid-range shooter. Defensively, you've got to close on him fast.
Now here's Goodrich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 19-foot shot, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here is Love. They've got Jimmy Butler. Noah is out there with Armstrong. And it's Love in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Los Angeles leading by 5. It's Scott on the wing. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Baylor, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Sloan dishes to Love. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Scott with the ball. And the pass to Goodrich. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Stay on here.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Sloan, trying to get open as Butler. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got his first basket of the night.
Nice look that time from the veteran Butler, a go-to scorer. He's also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Baylor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Sloan kicks to Armstrong. Dishes it to Butler. Love outside. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. Here's Sloan. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Baylor. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's Jordan on the wing. Over Wilkes. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Rose. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Rose has got 6 points.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Johnson against Dang. Johnson gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Rose. He's got 6. No good from Grant. Here's Wilkes. He kicks to Johnson. Clock at 6. From the wing. Misses off the left iron. Bulls trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Pass to Kobe. Johnson outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
Is good.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Horace Grant. Gasol hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Outside Jordan, pass to Gilmore. Outside Rose. A 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Wilkes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson finds Bryant. Over Dang, and he overshot that one, missing.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget, but somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Off target with his 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
He feeds it to Bryant. No good that time. Nice D from Dang. Bulls trail by 12. At the teardrop, poked away, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Dang. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Michael Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 12. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. Outside Bryant. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Some solid defense by Rodman. Bulls trail by 12. Rose passes to Kukoc. Back to Rose. It's stolen by West. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up. Kukoc with the defensive effort. West has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Kukoc against West. Kukoc pass to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up to Rose.
Excellent execution in a very tough spot. Shots like this show Rose has amazing poise under pressure.
Bryant looking over the floor. Banked in off the glass. Kobe's got his 2nd bucket of the night. 46 seconds left to play here in the 2nd quarter. And here's Rose outside and right on through. through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Los Angeles leading by 9. O'Neal passes to West. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low, Rose. And Shaq pulls it down. And here's Los Angeles. Left side, Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Lakers on top. They're up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was full of highlights for them, and as their play improved, so did their lead. They'll be carrying an 11-point edge into the second half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there in the stratosphere. Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc is brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Lakers 5 right now. Bryant is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Here's Gilmore. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pippen's got the first points of the second half here for Chicago.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pressed up on top, guarded by Jordan. No good from West. And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Passes it to Jordan. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's in there. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, you know, Kevin, because the defense pays so much attention to West, his teammates can find a lot of open spaces.
Now here's Jordan and the wide open shot from Rose. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's West. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. West has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Pippen dishes to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kept alive. It's blocked. They recover it. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Jordan. Here's Gilmore. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Artis Gilmore is just a massive guy and strong too. I mean, rugged, a center that is flat out a beast on both ends of the floor. Banged my head against that dude many a time. It was not fun.
That free throw missing. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
Now here's Worthy. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. There's the pass to Scott. 4 on the shot clock. Over Armstrong. Rebound by the Bulls. And the layup is good. Armstrong's got his first bucket of the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And here is Los Angeles now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Releases, got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Byron Scott with the 3. Scott's got 5.
Completely aware of everything around him. Goodrich quick to locate the open man.
And Sloan kicks to Armstrong. Over Goodrich. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads, but down now to just 12 points with the basket from Armstrong.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Now here's Goodrich. 5 points in the game, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. One falls for.
You know, Gail Goodrich is really good at drawing fouls. He's so aggressive as an offensive player, and I love the fact that he's got that ability to change pace too, which makes him hard to guard.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Bulls. good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Armstrong passes to Butler. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
That's where Grant is most active, that offensive glass. Does a nice job using his body to get the position he needs.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Mikan. Pass to Goodrich. Takes a three. And the Lakers get it back. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Armstrong kicks to Butler. Inside and stolen by Chamberlain. Now here's Goodrich. He's got 7. Passes it to Chamberlain. Outside Worthy. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Mikan. Some solid defense from Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 14-point game. Now Armstrong. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Chicago making some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for Grant. And it's Kukoc in for Armstrong. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Wilkes. No points in the game yet for him. And here is Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. And again, the Lakers no good. Deng finds Sloan. Baylor with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Scott. Nice shot from the wing. Scott's got 5 points now this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
And you know, Butler has elevated himself to one of the game's all-star players, an all-around player who thrives on competition.
The Bulls making a switch here. Love's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Saul comes in for Chamberlain. And West subs in for Byron Scott. And so Butler nails both of them. 1:42 left in the 3rd. Kukoc against Baylor. Softly drops in the floater. Baylor's got 6 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Love. That one goes. Count it. West with the ball. Now the pass to Wilkes. Now here's Worthy. West outside. 5 on the clock. From deep. But they recover it. Bulls trail by 14. Deng kicks to Butler. To the paint. And Love with the basket on the assist by Butler. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
35 seconds left to play in the 3rd. West inside. No good on the shot.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Sloan passes to Butler. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. The baseline J. Sloan deciding where to go with it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Open for three. And no good that time. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jordan is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Love in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now Pippen. Jerry West missing from long range.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Now here's Rose. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Here's O'Neal. Love grabs the board. Bulls trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Pippen. Here's Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Lakers leading by 12. West outside. Outside Baylor. Back to West. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Gets it to fall from the right block. Shaq's got 4 this quarter.
Kevin, I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Chicago calls timeout. Making substitutions here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. It's the 3-point bomb. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Rodman passes to Rose. Here's Gilmore. Here's Jordan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
There's the double team with Pippen. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Here's Johnson.
Pippen known as a lockdown defender, and with good reason. He has great length and quickness and outstanding defensive instincts, which annoy shooters.
There's Rose with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's now 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Shooting for Chicago, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games and then some.
So Jordan nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Lets the three fly. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now West. Knocked away. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Ryan again throws. 6 to shoot. West outside. Jacks up a three.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And again, Chicago. No good.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team. Most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Rose uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Bryant. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Bryant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash-mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Pass to Jordan. Rose in the post. Johnson on him. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Chicago now. Pippen dishes to Jordan. Pass to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Over Johnson. Here's Gilmore. Feeds it to Rodman. Second shot opportunity. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Johnson outside. Here's West. Chicago grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
MJ finding his man right there.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Pippen. Kobe kicks it to West. Clock at 6. Outside, Kobe. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Outside Pippen. Charity strike shot. And that one goes long. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Rose.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed.
Right.
So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Now here's Rodman. Back to Jordan. Inside, Gilmore.
At the line for your Bulls, Artis Gilmore. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Grant, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jordan. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Rose. And he makes both free throws. 59 seconds left in the fourth. And here are the Lakers. Outside Baylor.
Get him out, get him out.
Passes to Chamberlain. Here's Wilkes. And there's the pass to Gasol. Fades away. Count it. Good. And the Lakers lead by 15.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Armstrong passes to Kukoc. Over Baylor. And again, no good by Chicago. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.